What's up guys, I'm Justin Greenwald and today I want to talk about an add-on pack for your acoustic drum set made by DDrum. Basically this comes with 4 rubber pads, a sound module, and a stand to hold it all together. And you would add this to your acoustic drum set so you can have a wider range of sounds that you can dish out for your bandmates. Let's say you need to have more electronic dubstep sounds in one song and then some world percussion in another song. Now you can do that, and so I'm going to talk about the sound module first and then the pads. First, the good about the sound module. This has 3 EQ knobs, and that may not sound like a big deal, but for a module that costs this amount of money, that's great. Even my Roland TD30 doesn't have that. You have to go in the menus and EQ it from there. The only thing is that they are master EQ knobs, so they apply to all the kits at once. So the next thing I really like is that there are a wide range of sounds. I'm talking about sheer numbers. There are quite a few rock, pop, jazz drum sounds, quite a few electronic kits. There are 15 of those, and then a few, or probably I think around 10 world percussion sounds. So that's great. I like that there are so many kits in this sound module. And I like also that it has MIDI in and out. That is great. So even if you want to just buy the sound module just as a cheap sound module that you would use for triggering third-party sound software like Superior Drummer or Easy Drummer, this is an option for you. I kind of have to judge the sounds by the electronic sounds and the world percussion sounds because you wouldn't really use those acoustic sounds in this setting. You might put one of these pads next to your snare and use it as like a dubstep snare. So I gotta more judge it based on the electronic sounds and world percussion sounds. And I really like those electronic sounds. They're unique sounds and I could use them if I wanted to add them to my acoustic drum set. I could totally use the sounds in the sound module. As far as the world percussion sounds, I didn't really even play them that much because I'm not into that sort of thing. I used to play djembe, but I don't use world percussion sounds almost ever. Now on to the bad things about this sound module. There's a microscopic loading time. When you have to move like 30 kits, it takes a while. It's annoying. And also, there is no dynamic range with this sound module. That's more of a problem if you were using the acoustic sounds, which you probably will not. You'll mostly be using like world and dubstep type stuff. But even with the world stuff, the dynamic range is not there. And that's kind of understandable at this price point. It is $500, but it is pretty bad, guys. So just keep that in mind. If you're doing power stroke stuff, which understandably you'd probably be doing that sort of a thing with like the dubstep snare stuff, then fine. Now on to the pads. These are dual zone pads, which are great because they're rubber and not all rubber pads are dual zone. So that's great. But other than that, there's nothing special about these rubber pads. There's nothing special about the feel, nothing special about the construction of it. So just keep that in mind. These are like average pads that have the added benefit of being dual zone. But you do have to hit the edge with a solid tap to get it to trigger. Taken all together, you really have to love the sounds in this module in order for me to say you should buy it. One thing I can think of for you to do instead is just to go online, go on eBay, and go buy 4 pads used for dirt cheap from Roland or Yamaha. And then go buy whatever module you want used. Overall, that might be a better strategy for you. On the other hand, if you just want to buy an all-in-one package, you don't want to mess around with that stuff, and you're at the store and you're just looking at this video quick to see if it's a good buy, as long as you like the sounds in the module and you're doing power strokes and you're not doing a lot of dynamic stuff, then this will work for you. However, I want to say, look at another option right now before you end up buying this. Yamaha has a great pad add-on pack. You get a rubber pad and a piezo. So you're getting less pads than you would with this, but Yamaha is giving you a better module that has more control over the sounds that they give you. And I do like Yamaha's module. I've actually played it before on a drum set. I haven't played this add-on kit, but you do get a rubber pad from Yamaha, and then you get a piezo that you would tape it onto like your snare or your kick drum so that when you hit your kick drum, you'll also trigger a sound from the module. So if you were judging between these 2 pad packs, I would say that do you want quantity of pads over quality of sound? I would suggest go and buy that Yamaha pad pack instead. Thanks for watching. Go click subscribe down below if you want to get notifications for my new videos, which I do every week. And I will see you guys in the next video.